So here we have Micky, Amber, and the two little babies. Well, I figured I'd bring them out. It's now Amber barking at the puppies. Little Jake is doing well. Well, earlier he jumped over when Micky snuck his way inside because he was outside, supposedly, dealing with his hufties and pufties. He pushed the door open. Then Jacob jumped over the barrier, supposed to keep him in the stony area of the garden, to do the pee and poo and all that, away from the great big buckets of dinky. Because otherwise they'd drink, and end up peeing all night in the kennel. So, but anyway, he jumped over there, ran indoors, jumped up on me for a big old cuddle. He's like, okay, my boy, okay, you managed to find your way in. Okay, you snuck in for some loves. Okay, I better honour that. Come on, Teri. Teri, choose. Come on, Teri, choose. Well, part of the reason why I brought Amber is because that time I brought the puppies and that bloke had the two dogs that barked at the puppies and he did nothing at all to stop them. I thought, right, okay, bring Amber. If he's here with these two dogs and these two dogs start barking in any way, shape or form, I just let Amber over a field day. Simple. Simple as that. Just let her have a barky bit of fun. If he starts to moan, it's like, well, excuse me, you thought it was okay when your dogs were doing it to puppies. Now your dogs are the one at a disadvantage. You think it's out of order. Well, because of course, if that dog is being barky, Micky will probably snarl at the dogs anyway. So, yeah. So I bought the two that would not put up with any of that crap in any way, shape or form. Come this way. Come on. Teri. Jacob. Come on, boy. And so with Jake's, yeah. You just call him once he comes because he got lost. He doesn't want to get lost again, does he? He knows that. He knows that. That's now in his head. It's an important thing. Even if they get lost for a bit, it's very important. It teaches them about recall. They don't ever want to get lost again. That's the reality. So it's a good thing for them to learn. Right. But it's like here, Teri needs to learn to stop pestering. Because she keeps on going to her mum. Her mum's basically telling her to go away. She needs to learn to take go away as a message. DRK childcare. Okay. With a hot tub for children. No. Childcare. Yeah, you don't put children in a hot tub. No. ARC. Oh, ARC childcare. Yeah, you don't put children in a hot tub. No, that's one of the first things you don't do that. They keep on doing this, adult stuff. Sauna is an adult thing. It's a thing for adults. It's supposed to be an incredibly hot room. That helps you to detox and stuff like that. That's its job. Children should be nowhere near these places. But the problem is, quite often it's the case that whenever adults do things, kids go, I want to do that. And parents go, oh yes, Jimmy, you can do it. Don't worry. We speak to management. We'll make sure they allow you to do it. Even if they have to turn down the temperature so much, it's bloody useless for adults now. We'll make sure that you can do it. It's like, no, get this stuff away from kids. Completely. Understand that there are things that are for adults and things that are for kids. Separate the two. All this crap that, well, because adults can have it means kids can do it as well. No, it doesn't mean kids can do it as well. No. Oh, I laughed earlier watching one of these videos where YouTube, but parents basically winding up their kids. One of them was like a young child, 5 or 6 maybe, 7 maybe. She was photographed with, 1 second, come here now, Amber, get here. Jesus, when am I supposed to take mine now? Come here. See this person just walking straight ahead, they could have gone up there. There's a path up there they could have gone. Oh. Again, just let it happen. Sod it. Amber! Enough! Amma! Amma! Enough! Amma! Enough! Come on, this way. Come on, this way. Come on this way. Jacob, Jakey, come. That's where she was. Where Micky is now. There's a path up there. She could easily have taken her dog up there to avoid any of that. But no, the arrogance. The entitledness of people. Again, Yeah, I'm going through here. I don't care what it does. I don't care if it means that you have to shout at your dogs. I don't care if it means you have to keep running after the pups to call them back. I don't care. I'm going through here. That's what matters. You continue to be an entitled little brat and see how your life turns out. It won't turn out good. That's the thing. Entitledness. Sometimes you do come across people that are considerate. And boy, do you appreciate those people when you come across them. When you come across people that do take another path in order to not have unnecessary stress. Yeah, for the dogs or for you as a dog walker. Come on this way. Teri, Jacob, Micky, come. What are you doing, Mix? Nothing there. Jacob, come. This way, Jakes. Because the reality is, yeah, if you're calling pups or you're calling dogs, you're doing whatever. Jacob, this way. Right, you've ruined that idea about you coming straight away. Right, we're going this way. Come, this way. Come, Bubs. I'm just going to go. They can catch up. There you go. Here it comes. Teri! Come on. See, you caught up in the end, didn't you? Eh? As I say, sometimes that's the best thing you can do with them, just go. If they think you're just going to go once you've called them once and they don't respond, straight away when you call them, they're going to respond. They're going to come because you'll teach them there's consequences to that, and the consequences are they're going to get lost. So I've said before in videos, consequences are the thing that's missing within society. Isn't it, really? Like that girl. If she had learned consequences when she was younger, of not being considerate towards people, she'd be showing some consideration, wouldn't she? Problem is, obviously, mummy and daddy told her she's wonderful, told her she's great, told her she can do whatever she wants. Yeah, okay. Well, she's young. So what's she going to do? She's going to try and use her brain to help her in the future, or like some way, she's going to use her body. Yeah, female. Generally speaking, young females, what they're going to do? They've got the choice, brain or body, that they're going to use to make a career for themselves. And bet one thing, if you're doing OnlyFans on your YouTube channel or anything like that, if you're doing OnlyFans and you're showing bits of your body and you're getting paid to do so, then you're a prostitute. Simple as that, you are a prostitute. You're getting paid for sex. Even though you're only selling the fantasy of sex, you're still selling sex. So therefore you are a prostitute. And you've got parents that support their daughters doing that. Yeah, whatever you do, sweetheart, we support you. No, what do you mean whatever you do, we support you? God, no. No. Don't go down there. Yeah, whatever you do, you'll still be our daughter, we'll still be your parents, that's cool. But whatever you do, we'll support you? No, that's just stupid. Well, I mean, how horrific is it going to be? Because you have men of all ages using Pornhub and sites like that. How horrific is it going to be? You see your daughter on one of those videos. Jesus Christ. Ugh. And those videos can, you've got some horrendous things, and quite often you've got these girls who look like they are being incredibly disrespected in what's going on. Yeah, if you're having, suppose there's ones where you have one female, and it could be up to, God knows, however many men you can fit in a room, I guess. Depends upon the size of the room, doesn't it, really? But they all get a go with her. Sometimes 2 or 3 at the same time. You imagine you're the father, you come across that and that's your daughter. How do you deal with that? That's your daughter. You're going to support anything they do. Anything they do, because you just want to be a lovely dad. You just want to be a lovely mummy. You just want to be the best friend of your child. Show your child that they're special. Whatever they do is okay. No, it isn't. It isn't. Even with these OnlyFans things. Yeah, you could have some blinking stalker who could find out your details, who could be paying money and think that because he's paying money, he's entitled to actually do it in reality what you're helping him to fantasize about doing, right? He tracks you down. You don't know what you're letting into your life when you do this sort of stuff. You don't know these people. You have no bloody idea who's out there paying to see you do this stuff. It's insane. Don't do it. God, the level of insanity in this generation. You've got these people that want safe space where anything happens, oh, you've hurt me. Oh, I'm going to fall down like I've been shot. I mean, footballers basically want their safe space on the pitch, don't they? Anyone goes near them, they fall over. That's another conversation. They've just given Ole Gunnar Solskjaer another 3-year blinking contract. Jesus Christ, talking about, putting a death knell into the future of Manchester United. Wow. That's a terrible thing. These puppies, have you noticed now? They're not going down to that thing for a drink now. Come this way. Because they used to be calling away from it and going this way. Come this, Amber, this way. Micky, this way. Jacob. This way, Rubs. No, society is, it's just gone. So weird. There's just so many things that are going on now that is just so bloody scary. It's just horrendous. But it all starts with parents. All of it starts with parents. Are parents teaching their children the things that they need to know? If not, then bang. Well, actually, it starts with grandparents, then parents, then kids. Yeah? Even great-grandparents. It can be brought back right to them. I've done videos talking about that. Talking about how the Second World War had this massive impact, and how people after the Second World War were the ones who were basically responsible for what's going on now. They started society on the path that it is on now. It's dark. It's really dark. If you are a young woman and you think your best way of making money is to do OnlyFans, where you charge some people, $11 a month, other people $40 a month, other people $90 a month, other people $150 a month. And depending upon how much you pay, it's dependent upon how much you show. Jesus Christ. You're getting involved in something here that is incredibly dark. Incredibly bad. Young girls don't understand TikTok and places like that. What they're used for. Young men, even older men, going on those sites using it as pornographic material. Because so much of the material on it is pornographic material. Girls doing the dances. That they see these girls doing in the pop videos, and they dress in bikinis doing these dances. That's soft porn. That's what used to be known when I was a kid as soft porn. The magazines you get off the top shelf when I was a kid were soft porn. They were all that sort of stuff. It's insane. Absolutely insane. And this is what girls, young girls, way underage girls, are doing with their parents' consent. It's insane. Absolutely mad. Sites like Omegle. And you have, sometimes on YouTube, people doing things where they play music or something like that, or one of the people dresses up and puts incredibly bizarre makeup on. Dresses up like a character from a horror movie or stuff like that. Does all the makeup. During the video, comes across young girls all the time. And young girls, 13, 14 maybe. I tell this person how many times they come across videos of men jerking off on an eagle. What the heck is going on there? Again, how on earth is a 13-year-old allowed on that sort of site where people are doing that? It's insane. When you've got men and women doing that. Men and women. With the camera focusing on their genitalia while they're masturbating. And then you've got young kids. Jesus Christ. Where are the parents while these kids are going on these bloody channels? It's insane. The parents, we made sure we put a child sensitive thing on the computer to make sure they couldn't get onto anything. No, you didn't. And you think that technology is going to be okay? You don't think it can be bypassed? You don't think kids are intelligent enough to maybe turn that off? You as parents, it's your job to supervise your children. It's not a job of some bloody software to supervise your children. Your job as parents is to supervise your children. It's insane, isn't it? Absolutely insane. Come this way. Well, I did a video the other day about the fact that parents want society or schools or anyone else to look after their kids. That's the reality. But as society, we've said that's okay. Don't worry about it. That's okay. What we should have been saying is, excuse me? You had these kids. You opened your leg. To the women, you opened your legs. To the bloke, well, you did it. You did the deed. You now take responsibility for it. It ain't society that should be raising your children. If you don't want to have kids or be responsible for your kids, then simple, get the snip. So you could make love to your heart's content and no risk of you ever impregnating your wife or the wife get done either way. Micky, this way. Come, bubs. There are ways to do that if you don't want to take responsibility of your kids. Don't have kids. There are ways to not have kids. To say it in a more obvious and more crude way, the bloke doesn't need to finish inside. Right? That's the truth of the matter. Yeah? Or there's a snip, or there's the whatever. I wouldn't go with condoms. I wouldn't go with a pill or stuff like that. If you really are irresponsible and you wouldn't give a crap about taking care of your kids, don't have kids. If you're not ready, don't have kids. You see a lot of people who just aren't ready and they have kids because, we got pregnant. You didn't get pregnant. You made yourself get pregnant. You did it. No one else. Come here. Not you. You're right in front of me feet, you nutter. Little terrible. Ain't you? Right in front of me feet. Amber, pay attention. Get here, Babs. Amber here. Amber here. I can't see anything ahead, but it doesn't mean there isn't anything ahead. Come here. What are you looking at? Is there anything there? I don't think there is. Oh, come here. Come here. Amber here. Now, Amber. Amber here now. Amber, come. Amber. There you go. 1 second. I'll pause that. Well, they were right. They spotted people on a doggy. They did indeed. Well spotted, Amber. She actually behaved herself pretty well. She barked a bit, but not too much. That was good. Hi. That was good. Very, very good indeed. Well done to Amber. Well done, Amber. Come this way. Come on. I'll wait for you, Teri. I'll wait for you, bub. No, as I say, I mean, you add it up, there's a lot of stuff going on. It's really, really bad. I mean, you've got children wanting stuff that is only suitable for adults, and then getting it. I was saying before I was interrupted. I saw this video of the parents winding up the kids. This one was where a kid had basically an iPad, a pad for eyes. When you got sore eyes, and the caption just said she wanted an iPad. But like the Apple iPad. Of course, she was about 5 or 6 years old. There's no way, shape or form a child of 5 or 6 years old should have an Apple iPad. No way, shape or form. What do they want that for? Jesus, they have no concept of the value of these things. Therefore, they shouldn't have them. Simple as that. They just shouldn't have them. They're not... When I was that age, we were entertained. We entertained ourselves. You've got children now who are just heads in devices. And it starts incredibly young. Again, it's irresponsible parenting. All right, you were here earlier. Come on, this way, Teri. Leave it, Teri. Enough. Come on, this way. Come on. That's exactly where they were digging earlier. Come on, Jakes. This way. Come on, Teri. Good babies. They're getting better. They're coming when called. They're doing better. Not perfect, but better. That's really good. Even like when we saw that there's people and a dog, they went over to say hello, but then they wanted to go and say hello a bit more. But then when I called them over, on about the third time I called them, they came. I had to call them a bit, but they came. That's good. No different really with Covie and Locki. They're the same. A couple of times of being called, they come. Ah, dear. As I say, look. The way society's going and all that stuff, Jesus. I tell you, if I was young and thinking about having kids, I'd even say to people, even have your bits chopped off. Because what you're bringing kids into now, it's frightening. Absolutely frightening. Really is. The best chance your child has got, certainly if it's female, is for her to not be pretty, as a young girl and stuff like that. Because if she is, chances are she's not going to have a personality, because generally speaking, pretty girls don't have to have a personality because they get all the attention anyway. And then because she's not really got a personality, she's not going to really knuckle down at school and stuff like that. So she's going to leave with hardly any qualifications, not really going to have an ambition to go and do stuff. So she's going to be doing OnlyFans and that sort of stuff. So it's like, geez, you better hope she's not that good looking. Well, that's the point. You don't see many not so good looking women doing OnlyFans and stuff like that. You don't see that. So it's like, that's a blessing. It's scary. It really is. It's quite disturbing, to say the least. All this stuff going on that's quite dark, and it's leading to dark stuff. It's leading to women completely disrespecting their bodies, having themselves being completely disrespected by others. Because of course, once you disrespect yourself, no one else is going to respect you. Because that's the deal, really. If you respect yourself, others will respect you. If you don't respect yourself, others won't respect you. Right, come this way. Come on. Come this way. Come on. No, others can't respect you if you don't respect yourself. That's the reality. And so, it's a way that people think is a way to get easy money. All this OnlyFans and that sort of stuff. Problem is, it's dangerous. It's dark. It's dangerous. What does it do to the soul of the women once they really think about what they've been doing to get this money? It's not good. And I've watched it's called True Geordie, some of his videos, and on one occasion he interviewed a lady who had been a porn star. Riley Reid, I think was her name. I think it was that. I think it was them who did it. Not totally sure. But anyway, I mean, she again, she's someone who had spent years in the porn industry, doing that stuff from a young woman. She looks back, she doesn't really feel badly about what she did. It was her choice, she understood what she was getting into. But there was so much about what she was doing that even she thinks was incredibly dark, incredibly bad. Yeah. That she knows that it was incredibly disrespectful. Her disrespecting herself. Yeah, the whole thing was just disrespecting. And she looks at that and she doesn't have a lot of pride when she looks back at her work. How could she, really? It's not like you built up an industry, is it? It's not like you've been voted the best school dinner lady for the past 10 years. That's something you can have pride in, isn't it, really? Yeah. It's weird. It is weird. It's just... Oh. That's what I've said before in videos. Yeah, if I could have the option of going back... Yeah, well, not going back, but living in this time as a teenager. 18, 19, 20. Will I? No. I think this time is a horrendous time to be a teenager. Absolutely terrible. For young boys, it's awful. Absolutely awful. Well, for young boys, if you meet someone that you like, there's that thing in that boy's head saying, I have to get permission to even talk to her. I have to get permission to buy her a drink. I have to have security watch me when I take the drink from the bar to her to make sure I'm not slipping something in there, or so I can have witnesses to make sure I'm not slipping something in there. Because if that girl claims that I've done something, my whole life is knackered. That's the reality for a lot of young men. There's a lot of anger out there. Not young men of 18, 19, but men in their mid-20s and mid-30s. Certainly there's a lot of angst out there towards women. There's a lot of men who don't want to ever get married. Yeah? There's a lot of young people now who don't even bother with sex now. They're not interested. It's because of the way that things have gone in society. They just don't want to know all that stuff now. It's too risky, too dangerous. It used to be that way when I was that age. I mean, we always got consent. I mean, it wasn't a case that 30 odd years ago, rape was that common, where 90% of women were raped. That just didn't happen. The percentage of those sort of cases hasn't increased, even though there's an issue of consent. And the issue has been highlighted massively, where now basically, a man on a date with a woman, right up until the point, and even during sex, he has to keep asking her, do you still want to do this? Are you still interested in doing this? Have you changed your mind? Because if at any point in time she changes her mind, even if she doesn't make it absolutely clear, she can claim that he raped her. And what can he do? I mean, there have been cases where a woman has tried that, but then there was one bloke who basically was found not guilty. He proved his innocence because the woman basically came on to him at the bar. She dragged him into basically her hotel room. She did all of that. She told her friend she was going to have sex with him tonight. And then she later claimed that she didn't want to have sex with him and he raped her. I mean, why would you do that? Why would you do that? You might be embarrassed that you slept with a complete stranger. Guess what? Get over it. Learn from it. Don't make those mistakes again. Learn that when you're drinking, you're going to make those sort of mistakes. So speak to your friends about drugging you away from that sort of situation. Don't go accusing people of raping you. That's really bad. Really bad. And I think the woman who did that, I think she really did take an awful lot of stick. For doing it. And rightly so. She potentially was trying to destroy somebody when nothing happened. And that's just, oh, it's so bad. So there you go. In the end, yeah. Come this way. Come, Jakey. No, as I say, I mean, for young people nowadays, oh, it's bad. You two, pack it up. Stop fighting. Look at you covered in blinking leaves now. Yeah, you're covered in leaves. I know, I can see it. Yeah. I'll brush you off later. Hey, come on, this way. Actually, most of it's going to fall off anyway. Come here, Jacob. Come here, let's brush you off. Jacob, come here. Come here, Jake. Come here, Jake. Jakey here. Jakey here. Jakes, come here. Jakey. Jakey. Come here. Come here, my boy. Good boy. Come here. Brush you off. Brush you off. Brush you off. There you go, my boy. All done. Better. Is that better now? You got a bit on your leg still, but most of it's off. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. There you go. That it's scary. It's very, very scary. Well, as I said, I mean, when I was in Bournemouth, I went into the Christian bookshop. There's a lady there serving. She had earrings in her ears and her nose. She had an incredibly low-cut top that when she bent over the counter, there was something you could see everything. And she had an incredibly short skirt. So I imagine that whenever she sat down, anyone sitting opposite could see everything. Again, she's a Christian. She's supposed to be a young Christian woman. Why on earth is she dressing like someone trying to advertise what she's got? It's insane. It is insane. But the problem is when you've got women dressing like that, and that seems to be the accepted dress code for now. Oh, it's, yeah. Micky here. Come, Mix. Come here, boy. Come here, Bubba. I saw someone ahead. I don't know. I think the person's gone down to that path down there. Amber here. Come here, Amber. Oh, I see Doggy. Oh, I see Doggy. Come here, Amber. Amber, come. Wait there, Bubs. I know. Give them time to go down that path. I think that's where they're going. Well, there's housing down there, so it's quite possible the person lives down there. And they're on the way home. So, come here. Amber here. Well, there is a path going down there anyway. So if you're there and you see people with dogs and you want to avoid them, just go down that path down there. Yeah. See people do that often. Like people here, they've got a choice of a path there. There's a path there. There's a number of paths there. There's a path down there, and there's this path here. There's about four paths you can go down to get away from people. Yeah. A situation. That's people choose to do that, don't they? Anyway, so yeah. So basically, if I was offered to do something which is impossible to do, to suddenly go back to being a teenager, but right now, in today's time, but be the teenager I was when I was a teenager now, I wouldn't do it. Even though, again, it's something that's impossible to do. It's more likely we could go back to 30 years ago to when I was a teenager. Come here. Here now. Amber here. Come here, Bubs. Just want to make sure that person is over there. And hold it. Did I just see someone? Come here. Come here now. Come here now. Come here now. I want to make sure Amber doesn't go over to harass anyone with their dog. That's all, really. I thought I just saw a head go over there. That means that person's still there. Maybe just went out of the way. Let's go past. I'm not sure. If so, that was a lovely thing to do. Did he? We're missing a Teri Ball. We're missing a Teri Ball. Teri Ball. Come, Bubba. Come, Teri Ball. Come, Bubs. Come, Micky. Micky Moo. Yeah, I feel sorry for... Well, I certainly feel for young people. I think they've got one heck of a journey. And I think they've got a difficult life because the decisions that they make. I mean, certainly if they want to live a decent life and they want to avoid all this crap that so much of society wants to get into, they're going to stand out like a sore thumb. Come here, Amber. Here now. Teri, Jacob. Here now. Come here. Amber, get here. Come here, Teri. Teri. Come here this way. This way, come. Teri. 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 Come on. Jacob. 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 Come on. This way. We're in the video before we get there because the problem is they want to run to the car. I don't know what else is there. Jacob, come here. This way. Come on, this way. This way, Bubs. Anyway, so there you go. I'm going to leave it there to get these two here. You take care, God bless. Here they come. Here they come. So you take care, God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.